Now we are going to update the specific post. Okay, so to update now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the patch method. So router dot patch. We are going to use the patch method, and exactly same way I'm going to pass this ID and all those things. I'll copy it and paste it here. I don't want to type it again and again. So I'll just copy it and paste it, and I'm going to call a function now. Okay, so patch, it's going to have a post ID when it comes to in through on patch request. We are getting the ID from the parameter, and I'm going to update it. So this time I'm going to open the try and catch, use as an error object over here. Inside the um, try and catch, it just kind of like the same way what we did for the save post, but not the same way, because in this time we are going to use the method called update one. If you search for where it is, not the query document, where is update document, if you see here, we are going to use the update one because it's have update one and update many at the same. You can, if you want to update a bulk of data, you can use the update many method. This time we are going to use the update one only. Okay, for update one, it's having the set parameter, set object. Inside the set you need to pass the values for your whatever the value you need to update and all those things set. And it's also having the current date when it's last modified. Okay, if you want to do that, you can do this one also. Okay, now let's use the how to use the set operator to update the value. Let's go here, and I'm just going to create a new thing, updated post, because this will return a promise. So post dot update one, we are not going to use update many, update one. Inside this update one, I'm going to pass a bunch of objects. Okay, I need to target and specific ID, right? To target that specific ID, MongoDB has underscore ID, right? Underscore ID, and this ID is coming from request dot params dot body, not body, post ID. Okay, so now we have that ID. We are updating this particular ID, and now I need to set the value. Open it, and I need to set the value dollar. Where's the dollar set? Why I'm using dollar set? Because that's the operator you need to use, dollar set. Then this is an object. Inside it, I'm sending another object. What is an object I'm going to do? I'm going to send the same object from here. Copy it and paste it. Title, which is coming from the request.body.title, description, and which is coming from request.body.description. Save the changes. Okay, so now this will be updated once everything is done. If everything is done properly, I need to send the response.json, the updated post. Whatever the updated post it's saved in the database, send that exact updated post. And if there is any error is coming, just simply pass that error back to me. Okay, so now let's verify it whether it's working fine or not. Let me copy it. I will create a new request for updated. So this is going to be update post, and here I'm going to pass that URL, and I'm going to change it to a patch method. We need to send a body tag, so open the body tag and change it to raw. Instead of text, change it to JSON, because we are parsing everything to JSON. Where is the save post? Let me copy it and let me paste it. Actually this ID which is belongs to the second post. Right now we are going to update the second post. Let me say second post updated. My second post is going to update now. Okay, so now if I hit enter, if everything is working fine, we should get that updated message. Acknowledged true, modified count 1, and you can see that the upserted ID is null, upserted count, matched count 1. So we get this option, we get this now. It's showing acknowledged true, that means success. and it's showing the modified count as 1. It's showing this like some kind of message from the MongoDB because that's it showing the updated post. Now let's go and verify whether it's updated or not. Now why we need to go there? We can verify it from the get post itself. If I hit send now, you look at that. You can see that the second post is updated and it's showing my post is going to update now. So update post, it's working now. So this is the bunch of object is returned by the MongoDB. It's showing the modified count 1. That means 1 data is modified. Okay, so our update method is working fine. Look at that. We successfully done the update method too. Now all we need to do is delete the post. That's really simple. Creating is a problem. Deleting is not at all a problem. Delete a post. Now we need to create a router. Router dot delete is the method we need to use. And when you're using the delete method, you need to pass the same ID and all those things. So instead of typing it again, I'm just copying it. Okay, make sure that you're using asynchronous method. Open a function. Okay, now what we need to do is from here I need to delete it. I'm going to use the try and catch because we are trying to delete an ID. If there is any error, we need to handle it. Okay, and then I'm going to create const remove post. It's an object because this remove method will return and promise back, so we need to catch it. Await post, that's a schema which we created, and I'm going to use the method called remove. Okay, remove, and this time I'm going to remove a specific ID, so that's why we are using underscore ID, which is comes from your MongoDB. So request dot body, not body tag, request dot params dot post ID. We need to get this post ID which we are trying to delete, and we are passing it to the remove method that will remove the that particular ID from that post table in your MongoDB database. And that will, once it's successfully removed, it will return a promise, that acknowledgement statement, and then we are just going to pass that acknowledgement statement remove post back to the user. If any error is occurring, we are just passing that error. Okay, so now let's verify whether our, let me copy the same idea, same ID, because I'm going to delete the second post which we updated now. This second post, I'm going to create a new request called delete post, paste that URL back, and make sure change it to delete. If I hit enter, now the data will be deleted from there. Click it. It's showing an error. It's showing cannot delete the post. Why? Why it can't delete that post? Is there any mistake in ID? Copy it and paste it over here. Because I changed it to delete, hit enter, still it's showing cannot delete. Why? 404. It's showing that ID is not there, but we pass the same ID only, right? Yeah, let me try to pass this one. Look at that. Now we are facing some problem. Why it's showing that ID is not there? Await, is there any mistakes over here using the ID? Because no, I'm using the exact same ID only. It's perfect. No mistakes in that. Remove method. Yeah, we are using the remove method only. Remove. Router dot delete request let me go here. refresh it. Copy this and paste it. Hit send. Still it's showing the same. Why? Cannot delete that particular thing. Why headers? Delete method only we are using. Is there any error it's showing over in the console? Wait a second. Let me check. Why it's showing like that console.log remove post. Save it, and now let me send it again. What is the message we are getting in the console? We are not getting anything. Because it's coming in the error section, right? So let's print the error. What is the complete error is coming? Nothing is happening. Maybe there is some mistake. Is it really coming to this one? Console.log delete inside delete. I'm not sure whether that router is working fine because it's showing that ID. See, nothing is happening. This router itself, it's not coming. Maybe that there is a problem with this router itself. I think so. My bad. Actually, I typed that thing inside this one. See, that's the mistake. So delete, remove it, and right after here. Blender mistakes. Guys, everything is working fine, guys. But what the mistake I made is I created this complete thing inside this update method itself. That's why it's keep on showing that message. Damn it. My bad. So now if I get all the posts, still that first post it's here. Let me copy it and give it over here. Okay. Now if I hit send, it's showing deleted count 1. See, we are getting the promise back as a deleted count as 1. And if you click, oh, what happened? If I click over here and if I fetch the data, look at that. We deleted our first post successfully. If I give this ID over here, that ID is also deleted. It's returning an empty array. Now, if I want to save the data, let me save the data. First post. My first post. If I hit send button and you can see if I fetch it, now our data is saved over there. If I want to save second one, okay, if I hit send, now we can see that the second post is saved. I want to update it, this description over there. I'll go there, and if I update the post by adding that ID over here, I want to update my second post is going to update now. This is the data I want to update. If I hit save, so it's showing modified count as 1. If I click send again, look at that. Our data is updated and my data is updated successfully. Title and description is updated successfully. So we successfully configured our MongoDB database with our API, and all our API routes are working fine.